I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, you can't be replaced.
It's not in the case of anybody.
That's why I spend my life with you.
Hi, hotties, kettles, tea stirs. You're here for hot tea. All commentary is alleged, and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only.
What up, ho? We in other people's business. It's so much I want to run down with you all, so let's get into it. It's starting out with Simon and Porsha, and let's just be real. This might be a Real Housewife of Atlanta segment all up in a business, child. Because this was reported some days ago. I've been meaning to talk to y'all about this. But it's looking like if Simon has to go to court while he's still over there locked up with ICE, they going to have no problems transporting him to court and taking his ass right on back to ICE. And just like that, we done with this segment. It ain't too much else to talk about. I want y'all to get in the comment section and let me know what you think, though. Fans have been kind of shading Porsha and basically saying she's not as beautiful as she seems or as she portrayed herself on camera. So this was posted over on Instagram from a doctor, and I think they did some hyperpigmentation laser surgery on her face. You can clearly see around her mouth there's a lot of hyperpigmentation and a little bit around her eye area. So people were in the comment section basically trying to say she's not beautiful or whatever, and I really feel like social media and just life right now, the way that people depict themselves, have people confused on what real life is. Me personally, I think Porsha obviously looks better with the enhancements, but I also think she looks beautiful without the enhancements. But y'all get in the comment section and y'all let me know what y'all think. I think people are just real harsh. As harsh as people think Porsha's face is prior to the laser hyperpigmentation procedure, I think Porsha has been really harsh to Drew this season, and I don't know why. It's not looking good. It hasn't come across good. Drew actually did an interview with Carlos King, and I want to talk about that in a separate video because I think she really spoke about a lot of things that made me like her more. I've always liked Drew. I don't know why Drew get the backlash that she gets. But that being said, somebody had wrote over on Instagram, shout out to Reality Entertainment TV, I hope Drew got paid for this. Porsha responded and she said, yes, the beautiful Drew was paid by Real Housewives of Atlanta. She was at work being shady, basically. Drew then responds, I mean, by those standards, I was also at work, quote unquote, at work on her birthday trip. And I don't know what this weird petty back and forth issue, one-sided issue that Porsha has with Drew, but it is very off-putting. So somebody else commented, everyone lies. The difference is Drew has been caught lying multiple times last season with that kissing the girl scandal and Candy. Drew responded to this person and said, I was vindicated. Go back and watch last season because you must have missed that. Somebody else responded and says, please stop letting these women play in your face. I'm not saying you have to be petty or stoop to their level, but I hate the way they keep playing you like a joke and using the fact that you're an actress to invalidate your feelings. You're the Drew Sidora, was Drew Sidora before any of these women on this show. Stop letting them play with you, baby. Drew responded and says, they say all these things and do them behind my back in these scenes where I'm not present. I can't wait for our face-to-face at the reunion. And Drew, I can't wait either. Give us a showdown, baby, because I'm team you. Child, and it's low-key given this going to be a video full of Porsha's ops, baby. But Porsha had basically wished Shamea a happy birthday a week ago, child, 6 days ago, child. Just to turn around 3 days later and motherfucking threaten Shamea. So
On Shamea's birthday, Porsha had posted a picture of Shamea, Phaedra, and Cynthia, and she says, "Happy birthday, Shamea. I hope you get everything your heart desires. You deserve it." And a lot of people were saying it low-key still feels shady, but Shamea says, nonetheless, "Oh, this made my day. Thank you, Porsha. I appreciate that." Porsha says, "Of course, enjoy being celebrated." Now, if you guys were on Queen Sheba's live last night, get in the comment section and let me know. But Queen Sheba was making some points about Shamea and Porsha's relationship that I kind of want to tack on to in this video. In that live video, Queen Sheba posed a question, I believe, and this is not verbatim, but who's the biggest snake out of Shamea and Porsha? And in my opinion, I feel like Shamea is more manipulative and could be the biggest snake out of her and Porsha. And her episode on Sunday kind of showed her hand. Also, Porsha just also showed her hand as well. So let's get into that. So Porsha had posted on social media, again, shout out to Reality Entertainment TV. She says, "I'm gonna just say this. I'm watching the new episode, Shamea Morton. Now, don't take it there. Don't imply shit about Diane Williams. I've been keeping it cute, quiet, and you can do and say what you want on me, but hear me when I say wrong road. Talking about, well, your mom thought my mom was a friend, knowing goddamn well what she did to my mom was highly egregious, child." Somebody had said in the comment section, egregious is a big word for Porsha, and I thought that was the funniest shit ever. But she also says, "Don't do it. Keep playing victim in that BS. Don't F with my mom." And I don't know if it was me, but I felt like Shamea didn't really say anything that really warranted that, which is why I feel like Porsha is showing her hand. That one, she's not really a friend to Shamea, or there is some type of jealousy and envy when she looks at Shamea by way in which, I just feel like that because of the lifestyle that Shamea lives. I think that's ultimately the lifestyle that Porsha was aiming for, and the way that we saw Porsha do Shamea about her song, etc. Now, over on that live, she did say, okay, well, what if it could be about, Shamea always wanting to be up in her spaces, and Porsha always putting her on and just wanting to have something for herself. And that could also be the case too. I'm going to deep dive this with some clips and videos so we can really dissect this and debunk some of this. Y'all get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think. And girl, while I'm scrolling in other people's business, and Mia done messed around and made a threat to Real Housewives of Potomac. She says to Potomac, "Let this be a gentle reminder. Freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom from consequences. Making false, damaging statements about someone is called defamation, and it's not protected by law. So before you speak on my name publicly, make sure it's the truth, or make sure you're ready to prove it in court. I'm no longer allowing anyone to play on my reputation." From Atlanta, she says, "P.S. Take me out the group chat. I don't want to play in your sandbox anymore, ho." And she letting Real Housewives of Potomac ladies know, like, I don't know what y'all got going on, but I better not be discussed anywhere on the season. And I'm here for that. Find y'all own storyline. We do not want to hear y'all talking about Mia when Mia isn't there. And I'm hoping they probably give Mia a peach for Atlanta, because that would be interesting. I'm not going to lie. Even though Mia just made herself look a whole fool in Atlanta. Y'all get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think, okay? Because for now, we about these hoes' business.
Yeah, I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it. Yeah, I pull up, roll the window down it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. 'Cause the love you give, you can't replace.
In the case of anybody.
That's why I'm mine. I spend my life